Hello peeps, hopefully you can hear me. A little bit noisy in this place at the moment. It has been for about 6 years or so, got a little construction going on. Anyway, I was reminded of a story. Now, I can't tell you it's absolutely true, but I love this story. Years ago, 100 years ago or so, a man called Andrew Carnegie was the richest man on the planet at the time. He was introduced by a guy whose name escapes me, and this guy said, I have a formula for you that will transform your business. I don't want you to pay me. I simply want you to put it into action and then see the results and then pay me what you think. 2 weeks later, this man received, as the story goes, a check for $125,000. And that's when it was worth a heck of a lot. It's like, I don't know, 1919 or something like that, right? It was worth a fortune, right? And this is what he told Andrew Carnegie as the story goes. Write down your 6 most important things to do in general, right? Then write down the 6 most important things that you need to do in that day. So you could say the 6 most important things to do that month, the 6 most important things to do that year, and it goes on, the 6 most important things to do in your life. But write down the 6 most important things that you need to do that day, and then go about actually doing and put them in number of importance, right? And then go about doing number 1, and do not even attempt to do 2 or 3 or 4 to the detriment of that first important thing. And that's why he was sent that $125,000. Now, for me, 6 things is like too much anyway, because science shows that we cannot focus on more than one thing at a time anyway. Why do we talk about staying in the present? So that we can be here in the moment. If we're thinking about 6 different items, it's too much. But the beauty of that is that you think of the first most important thing only. And you do not even go to the second one until you finish the first. Now, here's the thing. And this is why I called it football. We think, oh my God, well, in my life, I can't focus on one thing. I got a million things to do. How am I supposed to focus? No. It's not about what you're doing. You get your work done. You get your stuff done. But think about this. If you had tickets to a football game, I say American football, but hey, I'm in America, so it's called football, right? It doesn't matter what you're doing. You're still going to do your work. You're still going to but no matter what, you're going to make sure you get to that game, right? Or that heavy date, or that whatever it is, the film, whatever it is, right? You would make sure that you're still getting to that game. You would still make sure that you turn up for that or do that or whatever it is. That's what we're talking about. It's not that you just dismiss everything else and don't do anything. You don't even have a shower. It's the fact that you keep that in your mind and you make that happen on that day. So every day I have like this sort of grid diary thing. And what I tend to do is I ask myself, what is my inspired action for today? Whatever that might be. And I let it come up there and then. I don't do it in advance. What's my inspired action for Friday? No, I ask myself in the morning with my cup of coffee, and I'm nice and relaxed. I ask myself, what is my inspired action for today? And then by the evening, I make sure that inspired action is done. Or I write down, the reasons why or whatever. But as much as I can, I will focus on that inspired action. Hi, Carol. Long time no see. So there we go. Just think about that. What's your inspired action for today? It's so simple, and yet it can make such a massive difference. All right. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your inspired action is, maybe. All right. Take care.